good, y'all? I said I was gonna, I thought I had some like yogurt. I just got done eating some yogurt and shit. Thought I had some yogurt on my lips, but I didn't. But what's good, y'all? I said I was gonna start doing something new, and just like I be having a lot of stuff on my mind, and I feel like I don't speak enough about it. And if you agree with me, you agree with me. If you learn, you learn. If you don't agree with me, that's cool too, but I'm just gonna talk, because I'm really about, freedom of speech and everything. So basically, I've been going through, something. I'm an entrepreneur on the side, but I do have a day job. I work at a bank, corporate America. And as a young child, I would say I always grew up with the man that brought me up. Majority, or the people that was around all the time, they had their own, business, or they were self-employed. They had things like their own hustle, electricians, people that sold, like butchers and sold meat and certain things like that. So they had a way to hustle, and my boy, my OG Leon, he passed away and everything before I went to college, when I was in high school, like my senior year. He really taught me a lot. He said, always work for yourself. That way nobody can control you and everything. He was my mother's, boyfriend, growing up for about 15 years. That's growing up from a kid, a little baby. I was adopted and everything, all the way up. So he was that, male figure. He wasn't the person that I look at as a father. That's another guy. But basically, yeah, he taught me a lot, took me to work, developed my hustle and everything, and I was grateful for that. But I seen how, his lifestyle was and how he was able to maneuver. Like, his manhood wasn't taken away by the society. Everything that he owned, he got it because of his skill and his business and everything. It's not like he had to work for somebody and had to depend on something and go by their rules and be a certain way just because that's the person that's paying him. It wasn't like that. He was a very, very outspoken man. He was very, very confident and everything. I mean, sometimes it could be a little, prideful, but that boy Leon was something. People remember Leon, but he said he could fix anything. And that man, when I say he can fix anything, he can fix anything. If he didn't know how to do something, he had a team that he'd get. Like, he can build a whole house, build pools. He knew a lot of people in the city of Cleveland, just because of his skill. He used to work for like the Arabs, and he used to work for like, the Italians, the mafia, like, and stuff like that. And like, I used to go on different jobs. He used to like fix anything to do with electricity. He was a one-of-a-kind guy that I've never, met a lot of people like him. Like, when he say he's gonna go in there and fix, he don't have to do something. Like, basically, he go inside of that boy and fix that, and he never had complaints. But back then, we didn't have Google reviews or anything back then. But I just know he was good because his phone was always ringing. But basically, let me get to the point though. Like, I'm just, the spirit that I have, I just don't like, being controlled, so the car that I have right now, I had this car going on, I'll say about going on 5 years, and it's been treating me good and everything. It's paid off. I just bought a used truck for my work and everything, and that I got the title, 2 titles and everything, so I'm good. But this car served its purpose. And when I was working for corporate, when I was working for corporate and everything, that's who those paychecks and everything was paying for this car. So corporate served its purpose, and by me paying off my car and able me to pay off my other loans, corporate able me to pay off my other debts and things like that. While I was working for them for the time being, I'll say 4 years, going on 5. They able me to build my credit up to an excellent rate or excellent number. So it's not good, it's excellent. That's the category I am, and I'm gonna leave it like that. So I was able to get business credit as well, set up business accounts, and I was able to get things due to that because of my credit. So corporate played its part and everything for me, because I started up, nobody gave me anything, nobody paid off my debts for me, nobody. I always had to have my own roof under my, above my head, so pay my own rent. Nobody paid my rent, nobody left me anything. I really came from the hood of Cleveland. I really started from zero, so I had to do things the smart way, because that's the hand that I was dealt. I didn't have anybody's basement that I can sleep in, an extra room that I could sleep in and just save my money and everything. So I had to go to corporate. I did go to school, got my degree in econ and everything, and I got the experience and stuff like that. But after a while, it was like corporate served its purpose and everything. I'm good now. I didn't fall into the trap of, once I got my credit score to a certain point and paid off my car loan, and when your credit score to a certain point, your credit limits and stuff like that are super, super, super high. But it's like a trap, when people see that, they say, oh, I got enough, I can work with more stuff, I can get that new, like I had a used car, I paid it off, I got enough money, I can get the new car, or I got enough money, I can get a very, very great expensive designer couch, or designer TV, or designer bed set, or something like that. I had a different mindset from that. It'd be tempting and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna let that. I like quality things, but I'm not gonna let that trap me. Basically, right now I'm in a good predicament to start to run my business fully, and before I, get a better car, the new car and everything, and before I get, all the new, the stuff that I really don't need, my wants, I will have to use my own income that I generated from my businesses and my assets that I do on the side and different things like that, my other hustles, to buy that stuff. I'm not going to use a loan, which I have to depend on a company to go to work every day to pay that stuff off, because that'll just trap me even more within the company. My goal was to come out of having the company have to pay for everything for me. So, and another thing about corporate, I remember I was speaking with this one, I know how sisters are and everything. She was a beautiful sister, like she had the wig and makeup and stuff like how the girls do. I mean, it's been going on for centuries. That's just how like women are, like, you know, natural with the wigs and everything, makeup, without makeup, assistant, they beautiful, you know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta, you know, have all that to be beautiful. You're beautiful how you are, but a lot of girls they don't think that. But I was talking to her and everything, and I think she was corporate. She said, hey, y'all got it better than, because she seen how I rock my life, you know, hair, like, basically in corporate, I'm a guy, I'm good at what I do, I'm very bright, and I'm a man, you know, I'm a black man, and I don't care how people view me. I don't care, you know. If I want to wear my hair certain, I used to have locks. I had a hard time getting in the corporate with the, like, you know, locks when I was like growing them out and everything. But they, you know, I got in, you know, by the grace of the Most High, and I kept my way. Not they didn't make me cut my locks off until I wanted to cut my locks, and I cut them off for a certain reason, not because of what they thought of me and everything. But basically, she said something. Yeah, we have to. Women, black women, we have to always wear our hair straight, wear wigs and things like that, and we gotta, like, you know, be a certain way just to be accepted inside. I'm like, and it's sad because a lot of black women and black men in general, they feel that they can't be outspoken. When they speak, they can't speak with a certain tone of voice, their natural tone. They have to speak like, hey, how's it going, sir? No, like, fake, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fake person. I'm my own man. I'm not gonna be like that. I come here and I'm gonna do a quality job. The Most High made my hair grow the way He made it grow for a reason, and it actually mirrors the way His hair grow and Christ's hair grow, if you wanted to put it like that. But we're gonna leave it like that, because, like, if you know the scriptures, you know what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying, I hate that. Like, you know, that's one thing I hate about corporate. You have to, people think you gotta be a certain way to you know, get them bills paid or to move up and everything, and it's sad, you know. So that's one thing why I'm really about entrepreneurship, and, you know, and I get the same stuff. I can do a great sell to, I'm in the South, I can do a great sell to somebody that's that look different than me, that just don't like my skin color, don't like my hair, don't like something about me, because they don't like themselves, or they hate, you know, my God. But basically, I don't care about that. I keep it moving, you know. That it's gonna be like that. But I'd rather for it to happen to me outside with me running my own business than inside, you know, where I'm putting in all this work, busting my butt, putting in 8 to 12 hour days and everything for no purpose, just to be doing the same thing, not being able to move up to a certain position because of who I am as a man. You know what I'm saying? My friends was like, you know, it's just a certain thing. I seen dudes move up, but you have to be a certain way, and you got to change yourself, and that's just not me. So basically, yeah, like, when people, you know, you really, like, when it comes to, like, you know, the BMWs, them Audis, the nice shiny designer things and all that stuff, when you start getting these corporate jobs and stuff like that, you got to sit back and think, do I really want for somebody to have control over my life and over my, you know, how I maneuver and stuff like that? Do I really have to change myself? No. Do I really want to have to, like, you know, keep doing certain things that I don't want to do just so I can have the steady income paying my debt and be comfortable and everything? Or do I want to just go out there and take that chance with my good credit and savings and stuff like that, and mindset that I developed, and do my own thing and be my own man and be my own person, and not have to worry about if I say a certain thing or make a certain move, somebody that gave it away from me will take it away. No. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing, you gotta really watch out when it comes to getting all this expensive and flashy things if you're not buying it straight cash. You know what I'm saying? It's a scripture that actually say being in debt it's not good to be in debt, because whenever you're in debt, somebody has control over you, whether you want to know it, whether you like it or not. So basically, I just I gotta be patient, and I want a lot of kids, and I know corporate, I be in corporate, speaking to people all the time. They say a lot of people start to get I forgot what it's called, where they can't have kids anymore. They always say, yeah, I can't have any more kids because I simply can't afford them. I dislike when people say that. You're going against what the Most High told us to do, because we're controlled. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with a certain extent, because you can only get so far. CEOs, only make so much. Corporate CEOs, so not everybody can make that. But if you had your own business, you can make that easily. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be worth that easily. But yeah, so it's just people just gotta watch out for that. And what I just want to tell people, if you want to rock your natural hair, rock your natural hair. Be comfortable with who you are. If you don't want to, if you don't want to grow your beard out, my brother. You know what I'm saying? The Most High made that beard grow on your face for a reason. You don't have to change your way. If you you don't gotta have to change who you are. Be respectful and everything, and be good, do well, but you shouldn't have to change your personality if it's alright and everything. You shouldn't have to change your tone or anything if it's alright. If that's you, be you. And it's sad that a lot of people feel that they have to be a certain way and be what I just talked about, just because somebody have control over them. You know what I'm saying? So the only way to get out that control is to simply be your own boss. It's not for everybody, and some people are very comfortable with being working a position and everything. So some people have different goals, and that's okay. And some people have good spots in their organizations, and where they don't have to, where they can be themselves. And if you got that, that's a good thing. And if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, it's not for everybody. But basically, wherever you at, if they got something to say about it, F them. You know what I'm saying? If they trying to find ways, you go on in there, they trying to find ways to cut you out of there, find something new. You got 1,000 other positions out here and everything. scared to like starve. Like I've been in the state where I starve. I've been to the state where I really didn't have no money to buy food. But I'm not dead. I'm still here, and I got plenty of money to buy food now. You know what I'm saying? And basically, I was working harder. I was working harder when I was in the state where, you know, I didn't know where the next meal was gonna come from. You know what I'm saying? I was working very, very hard. I was still working for somebody. I was in sales, but I was getting a lot of sales at that time, and I was, you know, doing good. So basically, the Most High got you. As long as you living right, how you supposed to live, and be who the Most High put you out there to be. Don't be looking down on your people if they come in there. You know, if you got it, like if you still putting perms in your head and everything, then there's somebody else coming in natural and everything, saying, "Oh, you making it look bad." Don't be that type of person, man. Don't be that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Love who you are. Be who you are, because the people that always got something to say or have something to say, they just jealous because they want what you got. Anytime somebody hates you, they hate something about you because they don't have it. Anytime somebody envy you, they envy something about you. They envy you because you have something that they don't have, or they know something that you don't know, which they do. And we gonna leave it like that. But I'm all about, like, you know, my people. My people we got a lot of things that we need to work on too. As a people, we be lusting after certain things. We be getting our minds, like, you know, getting into certain things. But it's all learned behavior from our childhood. A lot of us went through different things like that and seen different things. I've heard a lot of stories. So I just have to have compassion on my people. I love all my people, you know what I'm saying? I love the people that's in the chain gang that did things, you know what I'm saying, criminal activity that, you know, some people will look down upon. You know, basically, I can go to the chain gang and talk to all these people and just see where it derived from, and nobody really wanted to, like, you know, speak with these people. And I just know that everybody have different mindsets. Everybody have, you know, different strengths and stuff like that, different weaknesses and stuff like that. So I got to the point where I can't just look down on anybody, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, like, really understand the matter. And it's all about, you know, everybody, the Most High made you for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got the time, like, you know, the ability to change the bad things about them and things like that. So, I mean, our people got a lot of stuff that just messed up, you know, our flaws and stuff. I got my flaws as well, but, you know, you gotta stay humble and everything. We're dealing with people. You gotta stay humble within yourself. And I was just going on a rant, but that it is what it is. All right, peace out.